hear me?
Yeah, you going to Aldi?
No, grocery outlet.
Oh, grocery outlet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in Henderson. I'm trying to get the low-cost food because this leads me to my point for that's organic because we need to find a way to make sure that higher quality food doesn't have to cost a lot more.
I agree.
If that wasn't the case, these poisons wouldn't be so dominant.
Exactly.
A lot of it is because we subsidize a lot of this junk food.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. You know, when one goes into the shopping mart, grocery store, and they go into the produce section, you shouldn't have to decide if you want to spend the extra dollars on organic. It should all be organic. You should be getting good quality produce, vegetables, fruits, and other things that you're buying without having to worry about spending the extra money. And it's a lot more money to buy organic. It's a big scam. We've been scammed by corruption, and RFK Jr., I'm convinced, is going to operate in that MAHA ideology, and that's make America healthy again, and it's about time. We all need it, and we all should have it. Cancers are at an all-time high. Heart disease, sugar diabetes, ADHD for kids, autism. It has to be, Cyrus. It has to be linked back to foods.
Let me tell you something that you may disagree with, okay? Part of the reason why we have all these unhealthy lifestyles is because the way our cities are built. And when you have cul-de-sacs, when you have places that are not pedestrian friendly, and not only that pedestrian friendly leads to more transit use, well, that's going to increase all these negative health outcomes.
You know, I do disagree with that because, you know, you're going on very, very more opinion than research, conclusive research. And the truth is, I didn't interrupt you, so let me finish. So the truth is that it's all boiled down to cost. So it's great that you want these little 15-minute planned cities where everybody walks and talks. But no, it's okay. I know you like that. That's all right. But the normal people in America, let me tell you something. Normal people in America went west for a reason. People came west because of the wide open. We want our big backyards. We want our big lots. We want to be left alone. We want to be left alone, but I'll tell you this, it's all due to corruption and cost. That's what it is. It's all due to that. This is why it's expensive. It has nothing to do with more pedestrian friendly. That's not going to change what people are paying at the stores. It's just not. Now, for a younger guy like yourself, you may think that's the case, but it's not. And for a younger guy like yourself, if you like that type of living, Las Vegas is not for you, my friend. Chicago is. Philadelphia. Portland, New York, but with that type of living, Cyrus, comes with the worst liberal philosophies, and knowing you, who is an on-the-ground soldier for my show and others, and you go shake the bushes, and you go disturb, and you go antagonize, which I love about you, you wouldn't make it in these liberal cities, with the liberal philosophies. Are you kidding? If you think you're getting thrown out of stuff right now here in Vegas, hell, go try that in Philly or San Francisco. Or you see what I'm saying? So if you're going to live in Las Vegas and you're going to grasp or embrace the West, you have to understand people want their stuff. Look, I live on a half an acre, baby. I'm going to tell you something. I do. If it was up to my wife, we'd be on a 10-acre farm with freaking chickens running around. But I'll be honest with you, I'm no farmer. Okay, my dad was a rancher. That's about enough as far as I go. So I told my wife if she likes chickens, she can go visit the zoo. And she can go and, no problem. But I don't want, 10 acres with goats and all that stuff. They stink. They smell. I don't want to step on manure. None of it. That's not Steve Sanchez. I like my Vans that I wear to look very clean. But my wife and I are very opposite in that type of living. We're very in sync when it comes to conservatism and family and values, but when it comes to living, if it was up to me, I'd be in a penthouse up in the Aria. But my wife doesn't like that. She likes the yard.